Today we are going to start chemical kinetics class 3. Okay, dear children, today we are going to focus on order of the reaction, units of rate constant, definition for molecularity, some numerical problems. So these are the topic today we are going to discuss. In this case, this order and molecularity are very important terms. Order and molecularity are important part in the chemical kinetics. Now I am going to start order with some example. Order. Yesterday I tell about order is nothing but it is the concentration of any of the reactant which is responsible for the formation of the product. Order may be sum of the powers of the concentration or pressure term expressed in the rate law. That is the definition. Yesterday I tell that. Now I am going to explain in detail about order. If the rate of the reaction is independent of the concentration of reactant species, means it is zero order reaction. The rate of the reaction is independent of the concentration of reacting species is called zero order reaction. Example, all decomposition reaction, decomposition of ammonia is an example of zero order reaction. In this case, heat will play the major role. For photochemical reaction, all photochemical decomposition reactions are all example of zero order reaction. So order. Now I am going to start with order is the sum of the powers of the concentration or pressure term expressed in the rate law equation. Expressed in the rate law equation. See, rate equal to rate constant K into A per X B power Y. The X plus Y is equal to N. This is called order of the reaction. Order of the reaction. See, X, yesterday I told B, X may or may not be equal to the equation AA plus BB gives product. Yesterday I write A and B are stoichiometric coefficient. Stoichiometric coefficient means which is useful for balancing the chemical equation. So may equal to X may be equal to A or X may not be equal to A. Y may be equal to B or Y may not be equal to B, because X and Y are experimental things. Experimentally we can find in which concentration is inducing the rate of the reaction. X and Y are experimentally determined values. This is A and B are theoretical values. That is why I am telling X and Y may equal to AB or may not be equal to AB. Now I am going to tell one example to explain the order in a detailed version. Okay, example. Order may be order is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Order may be experimental value. Now I am going to tell with example. Example for one for order. Let us see the reaction between bromine and acetone. This is the reaction taking place. Now I am going to write the experiment. We are doing some experiments. Initial rate of the reaction. Sorry. Concentration of Br2. Concentration of CH3, CO, CH3, acetone. Rate. One, two, three. The concentration of bromine is 0.1 moles, 0.2, 0.1 mole. Concentration of acetone is 0.1, 0.1, 0.2. 1.64 rate of the reaction, 1.64 into 10 to the power 5 mole per liter per second. Rate of the reaction. Okay. Here 1.65 into 10 to the power minus 5 mole per liter per second. Here 3.92 into 10 to the power minus 5 mole per liter per second. So these are the data done with the help of experiment. Okay. From that experiment, now I am going to tell the details. Let us take bromine as Y. This is X, this is Y. Concentration of this acetone is X, concentration of bromine is Y. I will tell you now. This K is equal to rate equal to, how to write the rate? CH3 CO CH3 to the power X, Br2 power Y. So this is the rate equation, K into, right? So now we are going to write the equation. If I increase case 1, experiment between 1 and 2, experiment 1 and 2, this one, between the concentration of bromine is equal to 0.1, 0.2 required rate of reaction. What is the rate? Is 1.64 into 10 to the power minus 5, 1.65 into 10 to the power minus 5 mole liter second inverse, mole liter second inverse. Okay. If I increase the concentration doubled, 0.1 is 0.2, but rate has negligible change. So from this data we observe that change in concentration of bromine will not affect the rate of the reaction. Change in concentration of bromine not affect the rate of the reaction. Okay. Huh?
Change, not visible.
Not visible.
Marker.
It is visible. Okay. This one.
Okay, this okay.
Okay. Change in concentration of bromine will not affect the rate of the reaction, right? Case 1, what we understand from 1 and 2 experiment, concentration is doubled, but the reaction rate will not be doubled. So in this case we have this one, case 1. Now we are going to do case 1 and 3 in the second one. Shall we do for that? case 2, the concentration variation in acetone from experiment 1 and 3. Experiment 1 and 3, experiment 1 and 3. 0.1, 0.2. What is the concentration of? This is concentration rate. What is the rate? 1.64 into 10 to the power minus 5 mole liter inverse second inverse. What is the rate? 3.92 into 10 to the power minus 5 mole liter inverse second inverse. What is the difference? Concentration doubled. Here what happened? Rate also doubled. If the case 2, if the concentration increases, rate of the reaction also increases. Right? If the concentration increases, rate of the reaction also increases. So the rate of the reaction depend on the concentration of acetone and not on bromine. Okay, so two things are the X and Y react to give this product, but the reaction was increased only in the presence of this one and not this one. So from this equation, stoichiometric means this is A, B, B, power 1, but in the stoichiometric case the order is 2, but not it is true. In the experimental case, we have done experiment, the data are given according to the experiment, we comparing the values, we will get first experiment, we will not get any rise in the rate of the reaction, but concentration increases. In the second case, concentration increases, rate also increases, so that we conclude that the rate of the reaction depend upon the concentration of any one of the reactant. This type of reaction are called as first order reaction. Let us see again. So we have to write K is equal to rate equal to K power CH3CO CH3 power 1 and Br2 power 0. This is the rate equation. X plus y equal to 1, 1 plus 0 equal to 1. So order is equal to 1. Sum of the powers of the concentration. So this experiment proves that the sum of the powers of the concentration terms is called order of the reaction. While doing experiment, one of the concentration will induce the rate of the reaction, other will not. So this was done confirmed only with the help of experiment. Without we are seeing the stoichiometric equation, we never find the answers. See one more example, some other example. CHCl3 plus Cl2 gives CCl4 plus HCl. One example. Okay. Rate for this equation, rate equal to K into CHCl3 Cl2 power half is nothing, 0. Okay. Then one more equation, CH3 COO C2H5 plus H2O gives CH3 COOH plus C2H5OH. In this equation, rate equal to rate constant into CH3 COO C2H5 power 1 H2O power 0. So this is not merely looking from this reaction, the rate of the reaction is not same as the stoichiometric coefficient. What are the stoichiometric coefficient? 1, 1, how much we are taking, but here they are giving that x and y value is different from the stoichiometric coefficient. So in this case, the rate law for the rate law for any chemical reaction is experimental value. It is not merely by looking the chemical equations and the stoichiometric coefficient. So these values are experimental values and not equal to the stoichiometric coefficients. Order is a elementary reaction in some of the balanced chemical equations will not give the balanced chemical reaction will not give the true mechanism of the reactions. Rarely a chemical reaction will take place in a single step. Normally chemical reaction will take place in two to many steps. For example, now I am going to solve one example. 4HBr plus O2 gives 2H2O plus plus Br2, 2Br2, right? This is the one equation. How it is find mechanism? So this is a balanced chemical equation, but actually this will be happen in many steps. This is a single step equation, but this happen in many steps mechanism. HBr plus O2 gives HOOBr, HOOBr plus Br2, sorry, HBr gives HOBr, right? HOBr HOBr plus HBr gives H2O plus Br2. Then HOBr plus HBr gives H2O plus Br2. On adding all these equations, we get HBr plus O2, 4HBr plus O2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4HBr plus O2 gives 2H2O plus 2Br2. So, in this reaction, simply we are writing 4HBr plus O2 gives 2H2O, 2Br2. Actually, it will be like this steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So it is a complex reaction. More than 3 steps reaction are called as complex reaction. Okay. So this is one example of a elementary reaction and a complex reaction. Okay. Now I am already explained order. What is order? Order means sum of the powers of the concentration terms raised in the rate law expression. From that one example I have given there is difference between stoichiometric coefficient and order. Order is experimentally determined. That was explained in the example. Order may be 0, 1, 2, 3, fraction given negative. Order is applicable for elementary reaction as well as complex reaction. In the case of complex reaction, order may be determined by the slowest step, rate determining step, that we have to learn in the latter part of this lesson. What is the rate determining step? If suppose this reaction is taking place in four steps, but the initial step is the slowest step. A slow step means this is called rate determining step. Because it takes more time to start up the reaction. So this is called rate determining step. This step is the responsible for the rate of the reaction in the complex reaction order. Okay. Now I am going to write the unit for rate law expression. Before that we have to solve one problem. One question. They may ask simple question. We will solve the question. dear children, these are all, if you are understanding the class clearly, it is very simple for you. Calculate the overall order of a reaction. Calculate the overall order of a reaction which has the rate expression rate equal to k into a power 1 by 2 b power 3 by 2. Rate equal to k power a into 3 by 2 b power minus 1. So this is the 2 mark question, or 1 mark, maybe 1 mark question. They may ask the order. I explained what is order. Sum of the powers of the concentration term x plus y equal to n, that is k power a power x into b power y, and x plus y equal to order. Sum of the powers of the concentration terms is called order. Now we have to substitute half plus 3 by 2 equal to 2. So order of reaction 1, order of reaction equal to 2 in the first case. Second one, order 3 by 2 plus minus 1 equal to, what is the order? 3 by 2 minus 1. It is half order. It's a fractional order. It is a half order. So order in the second case is 1 by 2. So these very simple problems. You just know the formula, just apply it, you get the answer. Rate is given, you just use the formula, substitute the value, get the answer very simply. Now I am going to explain the units of rate constant. Unit of rate constant. AA plus BB giving CC plus DD. So A, B, C, D are stoichiometric coefficient. Stoichiometric coefficient. Rate equal to K into, we already discussed in the law of mass action. What is that? Rate is directly proportional to the molar concentration of the reactant. Molar concentration of the reactant. A power x. Rate law, I told you that x and y are order. This is rate law, b power y. Right? Now we have to write K is equal to rate by a power x into b power y, right? Now what is the rate? What is the formula for rate? We already learned in the first class. Concentration by time. Change in concentration by rate equal to change in concentration by time taken. So this we discussed already. So what is the unit of concentration? Mole per liter, 11th standard. Time is second. Okay. This we have to substitute. Mole per, so just you have to write concentration by time, seconds, concentration by time, into what is a power x? 1 by concentration, because it is in denominator. If it is going numerator means reciprocal. Concentration power n. What is n? N equal to x plus y. In the case A, where the concentration of A and concentration B are same. In this condition, we have to do like this. N equal to x plus y order. Now we have to write for the order of the reaction for zero order. First order, we have to put the graph. The rate equal to change moles per liter per second. That is for concentration. Time and hope you understand. Now I am going to write experiment order K value, right? This is 0, first order, second order, 0, 1, 2 values given. Okay. How to calculate these things? I told you no concentration. That and I already discussed. Concentration. What is the concentration? Mole per liter by second. That is given into time into 1 by what is concentration? Concentration means mole per liter. See, in the case of order n equal to here n equal to 0. Order is nothing but n. N is equal to 0. So power 0. Right. What is the result? Here result. What is the result? Mole per 0 order, mole per liter per second. So unit of 0 order, rate constant for 0 order reaction is mole per liter per second, because mole per liter power 0 is equal to 0. Nothing will come. So, okay. Next, mole per liter per second into 1 by mole per liter per power 1. Order is equal to 1 in this case. Second one, first order, 0 order. First order means if A plus B giving C plus D, the rate of the reaction will depend upon any one of the reactant. It's called first order reaction. If suppose 2A plus B giving C, 3C, it is one equation. Second order means it may be the rate of the reaction will depend upon the concentration of any two reactant to give product. Is called second order reaction. Okay, dear. Now, what is second order? Now, mole per liter, these two are cancelled, numerator. So, second inverse is the unit for first order reaction. These are all very important. 1 mark. Board paste 1 mark question. Next, second order, mole per liter inverse by second into 1 by mole per liter inverse the whole square. So what happened? It will be cancelled. What are the things given there? Here mole liter inverse, here second. So we have to go in numerator. Numerator means mole inverse. All other things in denominator, it will go to numerator means mole inverse. Liter inverse become liter. Second becomes second inverse. So these are the unit of the rate constant. 0 in our syllabus. We are going to study the equation for 0 order and first order reaction. Derivation for 0 order and first order. In the later classes we will discuss the derivations. Now this is the unit for rate constant of the reaction. 0 order means order becomes 0. How do you get? Because already I have discussed these things, and from that I got the result. First order means power 1, second inverse. Numerator, denominator cancel. Second order means it is mole inverse, liter, second inverse, because all are denominator goes to numerator means it will come in opposite way. Okay, now I am going to solve one problem related to these units. Identify the reaction order from each of the following rate constants. Simply given K is equal to rate constant they give, we have to find order. How to find? With the already we discussed the units. With the help of units we can easily find. K is equal to 3 10 to the power minus 4 second inverse. So with the help of simply they are giving like this type of problem they may give, means we cannot solve any because rate constant they give A and B concentration, nothing will given, just a rate constant given. We have to tell me the order, the unit of this order. Liter per mole inverse, second inverse means second order. From the table we discussed. The second inverse means first order. So in this way we can simply find, with the help of the unit we can tell which order the reaction. Okay. First they are giving identify the rate of the reaction with K rate constant given with unit also given. So we have to read the units carefully. Then only this type of question can easily solve 1 mark problem. Next I am going to tell about the definition for molecularity. Definition for molecularity. In a reacting species, each reacting species may be ion, atom or molecule in an elementary reaction must collide simultaneously to bring the chemical reaction is called molecularity. I will explain. It's a box, a closed box. Inside we are getting this is A, B colliding each other. A, B collide each other. Because of heat, in the presence of heat, they collide each other. A plus B giving AB. This is atoms. A and B are atoms to give molecules. So collision means strong bombarding. A goes to B and contact B. That is same size molecule of equal orientation. Same orientation, same type. The energy also same. They collide to form AB. A, B, right? This type of collisions are called molecularity. Molecularity means atoms, ions or molecules colliding each other in a speed to give molecules are called molecularity. Atoms or ions combine together to form molecules. Like that also we can tell. Molecularity is divided into 3 types: unimolecular, bimolecular, trimolecular or termolecular. Tri or termolecular type. Okay, unimolecular, I am going to give one example. Decomposition of ammonium nitrate. Ammonium nitrate, NH4 NO2 gives N2 plus 2H2O. This is a one molecule. Ammonium nitrate is a one molecule. So decomposition in presence of heat. In presence of heat, decomposed ammonium nitrate decomposed to give nitrogen gas and water molecule. So this is a unimolecular means single molecule undergoing reaction to give product are called as unimolecular reaction. Bimolecular, let us take 2HI, hydrogen iodide, and heating it will decompose to give hydrogen gas and iodine gas. Here we are taking 2 molecules of hydrogen iodide. 2 molecules with hydrogen iodide. This is called as bimolecular reaction. 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. This reaction is here 2 molecules, here 1 molecule to give 3 molecules. Okay, this is called as your termolecular, tri or termolecular reaction. This is the definition part of molecularity. Molecularity is a now I am telling the difference between order and molecularity. It's a very important 2 mark question. Order is the sum of the powers of the concentration terms in the rate law expression. Molecularity means each reacting species, maybe atom, ion or molecule in elementary reaction must collide simultaneously to bring the chemical reaction are called molecularity. Order may be experimental value, I already explained. But molecularity theoretically we can explain. That we have to study in the later class. Order may be 0, 1, 2, 3 or fraction or negative. But molecularity should be always a whole number. Unimolecular, bimolecular, trimolecular. Always a whole number. order may be used in elementary reaction as well as complex reaction, but molecularity is only for elementary reaction. In complex reaction, molecularity is of no meaning, because each step in molecularity will be different from the other one. Okay, in order we find for complex reaction, order will be determined by the rate determining step or slow step I explained. Okay, thank you children. Next, have a nice day. Any doubt means you can tell me in the comment box. I will answer you. Have a nice day. Thank you.